Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. I guess it's a race vlog because, well, it's mostly going to be about the Colshaw 10k. So this is not an A race for me. I've not been training specifically for it, not really been tapering for it, not targeting it in any way. It is crystal clear in my head that it's just a training race. And yet, I am quite nervous about it, way more than I should be. And I'm pretty sure that is because so far this year, all my races, except the last one, have been PBs. And the last one, the Shrewsbury 5k, I just finished 1 second slower. So it's been great to have such a streak, but it also makes me even more nervous to race now because it almost comes with the expectation that I should do better than the last one. And so now it makes it a little difficult to just go and do a training race knowing that, you know, I am very likely to not PB. Do you know what I mean? Or am I just too much in my head? I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to rip the plaster off. I'm going to turn up and race on not so fresh legs. I'm trying to treat it as almost like a park run, you know, where I turn up, there's no pressure, I just give it a good go, a good effort, and that's it. And that's kind of what I'd like to do tomorrow, how I'd like to approach the race. So I think that's what I'm gonna repeat myself over and over again today. Tomorrow is just 2 back-to-back park runs. That's it. Okay, so far this week, Monday to Saturday, I am on just shy of 58 kilometers of running. So yes, maybe it's not as big of a week as if I was not racing, but it's definitely not a taper week. To give you an idea, when I tapered for the Valencia 10k in January, which was a goal race, Monday to Saturday, I only ran 32 kilometers on race week. And then this week I'm on, well, pretty much double the distance. So yes, I've not really been tapering. Quick rundown of my week of running. So Monday was an easy double, 45 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon. Total, that would have been about 14 kilometers. Tuesday was easy 12k with some pickups in the middle. Wednesday evening, I went to the club track session. So the warm-up, the track itself, and then the cool down would have been about 14 something k for the day. Thursday was a rest day. It had been a while since my last non-run day. Actually, it had been since the 9th of May. So I think whether or not I was racing this week, Ben would have probably scheduled in a rest day for me because it had been quite a few weeks. And then yesterday, Friday, easy hour, that was 11 point something kilometers. And finally this morning, easy 6 kilometers, and I also did some strides. Right, it is 6:45. We are gonna aim to set off in the next 10 to 15 minutes. The race starts at 9:30, but it is all the way to Knutsford, so it's gonna take us a little while to get there. I didn't have my breakfast yet. I might have it just before we leave or in the car. I'm gonna have my Sturker as usual. For my race shoes today, you saw I am going for comfort. I decided to go with my good old trusty on Cloud Boom Eco 3, and I feel like they kind of match the outfit. What else? I am going to take my camera with me on the course. I will try to film some little clips, not quite sure how much. Sometimes I feel like it almost helps me to film because it takes my mind off the actual race for a few seconds, and some of the times I just cannot be focused on filming. I need to focus on the race. So we'll just see which one it is today. Ben is also racing, so he will not be, you know, on the sidelines filming. And yeah, hopefully we both have a good race.
Yeah, so me and my...
50 coming in to finish. Great run.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I really enjoyed the Colshaw 10K. It was my second time taking part in this race. Ben and I both did it last year as well. I really enjoy running in that area. It's those nice country lanes, very well maintained, smooth surface all the way, fair bit of shade with the trees as well, which came in handy today considering that it was rather warm for the British standards and quite sunny as well. So today my chip time was 37:39, which I would consider to be a decent result given that it was a training race on not super tapered legs. So it is 12 seconds slower than my current 10k PB, and it is a 47-second course PB compared to what I did on this course last year. There were some seriously speedy ladies and I managed to finish inside the top 15. I was 13th woman overall, which I'm quite happy with in this field. The first half of my race went really well, and then the second half a bit more challenging, a fair bit harder. I found the weather really became a factor. At this stage it became noticeably warmer and also a bit windy, too windy for my liking, and at this point I was pretty much running on my own, so no shield whatsoever. So my Strava splits, I think, should be accurate enough to be looked at, considering that my Strava time is very close to my chip time, and Strava measured the course as just 40 meters longer than 10 kilometers. So yeah, you can see that I started slowing down basically at kilometer 5. My 7th kilometer was my slowest. 8th kilometer started to pull it back a bit, but still slower than what I started. And I caught a second wind, managed to pick myself up for the final 2 kilometers. I'm actually quite relieved to have finished closer than I thought to my PB, especially considering that, you know, beforehand this morning I was like, oh god, what if I can't even run a sub 38 today? What if I'm even slower than I was last year on this course? And all those thoughts. I think because right now I feel like my fitness is in a good place. If I had finished the race today quite far off my PB, then the result wouldn't have matched where I think my fitness is at. And therefore I probably would have been a bit disappointed, and I think it would have knocked my confidence a bit. So 37:39, happy with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far into this video and you've not subscribed to my channel yet, you know what to do. Congratulations to everyone who raced this weekend, and I will see you in the next video.